Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is tarot class Pentacles. So Pentacles represent the manifestation or the finishing, the fruition, the final third dimensional manifestation of all of those things that we have been working on throughout this journey, right? We've had the passion for which the good Lord, the wands. And then we, spoke it, had the thought, kind of got the thought into process or whatever, or kind of like figured it out. And that would be the swords. And then we have the belief of it, right? Where we put our energy behind it, put our energy in motion behind it. And that would be the cups, and now it's coming into 3D. So Pentacles represents earth energy. Pentacles represents manifestation. Pentacles does also represent money. It represents abundance. It represents a lot of different things, but think very earthly energy. Okay, think earthly energy. All right, we're gonna go through these, and you know how we do, rather on the rapid fire level. Ace of Pentacles. Again, I'm going to give you both kind of reverse and upright energy, but I don't read reversals. So I've got my cheat sheets here because I like to see what they both were saying. Okay, so we've got the Pentacle suits here, and I've got my other little cheat sheet here. Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginnings. New jobs, just new overall beginnings, new overall abundance. Things are looking up, and not only are they looking up, this is all starting fresh. Like when I see the Ace of Pentacles, that things are moving in the right direction, that you're gonna, the gates of this garden are open, like the path is there, you finally reached it, right? A lot of times this will be a new career, new business starting, new job starting, money coming in, new ideas on how to make money, new ideas on how to restructure like abundance in every area of your life. That Ace of Pentacles really, to me, kind of even more so than the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups is, it's represented by, family and all of this. Well, what if that's not your idea of abundance? So it's wish fulfillment, and it's rather, if you think about it, rather patriarchal, but that the wish fulfillment for everybody then with that Ten of Cups kind of gives you these like, oh yeah, but you're happy, right? You're fulfilled. Your emotions are fulfilled and stable, and everything's cool and copacetic. The Ace of Pentacles just says this is a brand new beginning for you, right? This is just like, wow, like in every area, you're so happy. And things are just becoming, they're just coming into play. In the reverse, I would say this is not a new beginning. This is, things are stagnated. Things are on pause. There might have been a loss recently. If I get reverse energy from it, you might not feel like you've got any fresh ideas. You might not feel like you've got any like fresh capabilities. Like a bit like things are just not moving in the right direction, or things have just kind of stopped moving in that direction. So that is definitely Ace of Pentacles. So if this comes out in a yes or no, this is a yes. What does she say? Financial opportunity. Yep. Manifestation. Yep. Abundance. Yep. Reversed. Missed opportunities. That's a good one. That's one I missed. Lack of planning and unclear action. I do like that. That will show that, because the Ace of Pentacles, like you have this clear direction and this is the way to go, and you got everything is like laying out, and like the foundations are all being set. And now we're bam, like we're moving. So I do like that lack of planning and unclear action. I like that a lot. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. This can say that there's a balance or an imbalance. Right? This person is kind of, he's on his unicycle and he's got these two pentacles, And it's the court jester, which I always find interesting. Like, no matter what Rider Waite deck, this is always kind of the fool, kind of like but not the fool in the major arcana sense. By the way, where is my fool card? Um, but the fool, but this is like a court jester. The court jester was not necessarily one that it was assumed that they were very smart. Like they were like the jokester of everything, right? So sometimes it says to me that that the person may have been a little foolish, may have been made a few little foolhardy kind of decisions, maybe some rash decisions without a whole lot of thought to them sometimes. And now they're trying to get back in balance. They're trying to get back their footing, that their money and their love, their money and their, every area of their life. There's always, to me, says usually that there is some monetary issue going on. And okay, so that there's always like some form of some monetary thing happening here. I very rarely have ever pulled this card for someone and there hasn't been a monetary issue that needed to get back into balance. So just keep that in mind. If it's in reverse, to me, this typically always says, "Hey, it's this is the time where you're going to get back into balance, right? You are very imbalanced." So yeah, a severe imbalance. Um, Reverse could also mean you're really looking to seek internal balance, and that's like your focus, or that's where you should be focused. How you view money and how you view your relationship with money and your relationships, money and the other areas of your life, money and happiness. Do you still feel like money can buy happiness, or stuff like that? So that's super important, I think. I really feel like that's important to understand. It is this balance. But for me, again, it's the court jester. Like, really, so you made some foolish mistakes before, but and perhaps you're still being a little foolish, but hopefully you'll come to understand. That's a maybe if you get this for a yes, no question. Upright. Prioritization, adaptability, time management. Reversed, disorganized, overcommitted. I like that. And you need to reprioritize. I like that too. I'll go along with those as some additional meanings. All right, Three of Pentacles, upright. When I first came across and to understand the Three of Pentacles, it was always explained to me that here this person has been like commissioned to do this beautiful artwork, and it's work that they want to do, that in this case she wants to do, and she's been paid handsomely for it, and so this gives you the impression of like a partnership, an investor, friendship, but someone is bringing something to the table to allow you to do what it is you love to do. So again, here, let's take the journey. I got a bright, brand new idea here for a career, a job, or what have you. However, I'm really out of balance in my prioritization, how I'm laying out all the, details and the money and all of this. Like, I'm way out of whack. I'm way out of whack. Okay, so maybe I'm putting more into it than I'm getting out, or I'm investing incorrectly, what have you. And then here we are with the Three of Pentacles. Well, I've got some help. I've got an investor. I've got a friend. I've got a confidant, someone that's going to commission me to do what it is I love to do. And that's really what the Three of Pentacles says to me. I mean, this is like friendship, partnerships. Whenever I see this, there's a partnership coming. Grounding. When it's in reverse, the dissolution of that partnership, or you're feeling like you can't trust your partner, or you're just wanting to go solo and you're really like steadfast on that. All of that kind of lovely stuff right there. But this usually, I mean, especially up when you're reading the uprights, this bodes very good. This is a good thing coming to you. Upright, learning, teamwork, collaboration. That was the word I was looking for. Reverse, disharmony, misalignment, and working alone. When this comes up, right, it's a yes and a yes-no situation. All right, Four of Pentacles. This is a tough card for me to read. It always is. Because honestly, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, she's found hidden treasure. Because when I'm using these cards, right? Because here's the key. It's either she's locking away her treasure or she just decided to go get it and unlock it. And you can really read it either way. Most of the time when I see this now, as I've grown to understand the tarot a little bit more, most of the time when I see it now, it's, okay, there's issues with your heart chakra. You're being closed off, you're hiding your hidden treasures. So it's difficult sometimes to read this card because it can have a lot of different meanings. It can mean you need to save. Don't be so and when I see it in reverse, I'd be like, oh, somebody's being extremely careless with their money. So there's that as well. Sometimes I see this and I say, don't tell everybody what's really in your heart. Keep it to yourself so that nobody else can steal it or, do you dirty. So it really is. It's a very multifaceted card to read. And like I said, in the reverse though, there's sometimes some people are being careless with, keeping things to themselves close to the vest. Sometimes it could be a deep heart wound that just really needs serious healing. Sometimes it can be they're not protecting their heart enough. It could be that they need to save, either way, up or down, and upright or reversed. It can be either way. But it always to me has really more to do with the heart and what's valuable to you than anything else. But typically, you can't go wrong. Excuse me, you can't go wrong with the understanding that, this is something with the blocked heart, needing to unblock the heart, needing to protect the heart sometimes. Definitely don't go out there spending money and being crazy, that sort of thing. This should be a no card. Yep, this is a no card. Our little cheat sheet, saving money, security, yep, or a feeling of scarcity. It could be that, yep. Overspending in reversed, greed or self-protection. I probably would say that self-protection could go either way to me. It really can go either way. All right, Five of Pentacles, the dreaded Five of Pentacles. This is probably most people's least favorite card almost in the whole deck, other than the Three of Swords. And, with good reason. This is feeling left out in the cold. This is the sense of begging. I feel like I got to beg for everything that I get. Yada, yada, skippy. This is not even a fun card. However, as a person that, we were pretty good friends before, pointed out to me one time, or I heard her say this over during a tarot reading. She doesn't do them that often. That this card is most always typically outside of some sort of either sanctuary, church, holy place. And, in most all cases, most churches, like Catholic churches especially, at least they used to, back in the day, they used to stay open 24 hours a day. The doors to the church would be open 24 hours a day. Anybody could come in off the street, light a candle, say a prayer, do whatever. So, and certainly when these were created, that was the thought process. So here the person is freezing cold outside, begging for alms, whatnot. just left out, or they're feeling like they've been discarded probably somehow. But they could always turn around and go into the building and get warm. The door is open. So are you choosing to keep yourself out in the cold? Is this kind of like an Eight of Swords moment where you're trapped in your mind and you're choosing to do these things? Check it. Check yourself, honey. Check yourself, sweetie. So yeah. Now, in the reverse, it's very much, okay, we're over it. We're getting over it. Either you're deep depression or you're getting over it. And usually, I try to be polypositive. So usually I don't feel like someone's slipping into a deep depression, but I feel like they're coming out of it. They're snapping out of it. But it could go either way. But this really gives me like that feeling like you're a beggar vibe. Those T's. Oh yeah, that's right. And I have to relate this back to Pentacles being money, financial loss. That's what our little cheat sheet says. Financial loss, lack mindset. There you go. Worry, recovery and reversed, spiritual poverty. That's a good one. Spiritual poverty. I learn stuff when I do this. And then having an attitude of gratitude. This is going to be a negative ghostwriter, a no if it's coming up in a yes, no, question reading. Six of Pentacles, balance to excess. Or coming into a balance to excess. Most of the time when you see this Six of Pentacles, it's someone giving something. They have pentacles all around them. They're giving a poor person, usually just a richer person, their alms. This is interesting to me because the sixth pentacle represents the fulcrum of the scale, and the three pentacles are weighing here and the two are here. So to me, it feels like this person is but they're balanced. So this person is making sure that things are balanced. They're carrying the load a little bit more to make sure that everything is in balance. So they have to give, right? I would think it was to be this person's hand that's up here. They have to give, and they can give in excess. So this to always, I say always, always, always is, you're going to be blessed to be yourself, be in balance, but that you're going to be giving, blessing others, altruistic, charitable, that kind of thing. You're going to be able to bless others. You're going to bless others out of your excess because it's not what you need. Your needs are fully met and you're blessing out of your excess. That's where you want to be. In reverse, imbalance. So this is a lot like the Justice card too, imbalanced. You're giving too much. Like you can't afford to be that altruistic. You cannot afford to be that charitable. You're going to need to dial that back. A lot of you, that's a problem. Okay. 6. And it's a yes, by the way, when it comes out. Sharing, generosity, and charity. Yep. Self-care. Yep. Debts. Yeah. One-sidedness. Yeah, you're in an imbalanced relationship. There's a situation, either you're the one that's out of balance or they are. And this is a yes when it comes up. 7 of Pentacles should be probably a maybe, but 7 of Pentacles is, she's sitting here. All 7 of the Pentacles are on, right, on the bush, on the tree. And she's got a beautiful sunflower in her hand, and she's admiring the fruit that's on the tree. Well, why ain't you pick one out yet? So we're starting to, and a lot of times what'll happen is you'll see this card and one of them will be over here, or she'll be reaching up for one. So 7 being choices and completions and all these, not completion. Choice is a good, it's a good number. It's 7's a positive number, divine number. Are you gonna, this is the first fruits and this isn't all of them. Okay, this isn't all of them, but it's the first fruit that we've really seen, the first harvest. So really it's, what are you waiting for more, or are you going to go get it? So, and when I pull this, a lot of times I'll be like, yeah, this is going to bear some fruit. It's not going to bear the full harvest right away. It'll bear you some fruit. In reverse, it'll say it's not going to bear any fruit right away. Not sure if it ever will, but it's not going to bear any fruit right away for sure. Or in some cases I've heard, don't touch any of the profit and for a bit, don't take anything out of the profit. Still live out of your excess, and then you can go into you need to reinvest this. Sorry guys, I'm not tired. I'm just expending a lot of oxygen. So yeah, this should be a maybe. 7 of Pentacles. What do we got? Investment. Maybe. Sustainability. All right. Perseverance. Lack of vision in reverse. Limited success and rewards. I mean, everybody's got different readings. I've never looked at it that way. But that's why I have the cheat sheet, so we can get different perspectives. 8 of Pentacles. This one rarely has any other meaning except for hard work that you love to do. You're going to be really putting in the work. You know, she's got 6 made. She's got 1 down here, and she's got 1 that she's working on. And, you know, it would appear that she enjoys it. I guess we don't know. But you're going to have to work hard towards your goal. If you're going to get the success, achieve the level of success you truly want, you're going to have to work very hard to get to your goal. In reverse, lazy. Not a hardworking person. Not willing to put in the time and the effort in order to make yourself a great success. Or the relationship, or whatever the situation is. This one's pretty cut and dry to me. This should be a yes. Here we go. Upright, repetition. Sure. Mastery. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, she's really good at what she does, right? And then development. I don't know about that. Perfectionism, obsessiveness, and misdirection. I can see mastery for sure. Alrighty, coming up to one of my 2 favorite cards in the whole deck. Hopefully you all remember. I should give extra credit to anyone that can remember what my other favorite card in the whole deck is. 9 of Pentacles. I love this card. This card to me is all about coming into your own as far as independence, finding your own beauty, making your own abundance, looking for it not within others, but just finding it within self. This is just all of the self-esteem and self-assuredness and all of those lovely characteristics and traits and all that I just, you've arrived. Like, I guess right now at the time of this recording, I'm just now exiting my corporate America job and embarking on my purpose full time. And, you know, this is what I do. And I feel very 9 of Pentacles right now. I feel very much like I'm in my purpose. I'm doing my thing. You know, to some degree I've arrived. And to some degree, you know, life is just absolutely fantastic. So, and, you know, there's just a lot of abundance and just a lot of great things happening, and everything is just firing on all 8 cylinders. So that's 9 of Pentacles upright, right? This is going to be a yes card and a yes or no spread or question. If it's in reverse, you're not feeling very, like, you're probably in some codependent situation that's going on, or you're not feeling very self-assured. There's not, right? You don't feel like you've arrived. You feel like there's issues. You feel like there's problems, or you feel like, you know, you just can't quite get there. Not the lack of independence is a big thing. The lack of feeling self-fulfilled. This is a sense of fulfillment right here, upright, and in the reverse, there's no fulfillment, or there's a lack thereof, or someone has you questioning it. But 9 of Pentacles, abundance, luxury, financial independence. I always forget the luxury thing, but I am very Nine of Pentacles. I'm very diva luxury. Um, Reversed self-worth, hustling, overworking. My. And that's a yes if it comes out. Most everybody else's favorite card in the whole stinking deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, 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 and more abundance. So now once you've gotten yourself together after you've gone through so much hard work, right? And you've gotten yourself together and you're very confident. Now here we go. And the world is behind this. So this is kind of saying like whatever cycles that were keeping you from being in abundance, and that doesn't mean just monetary, but whatever cycles in any area of your life that were keeping you from abundance, goodness, are closed. Man, this is like the world is your oyster. Typically also you'll see the Ten of Pentacles that is arranged in the Kabbalah tree of life, sacred geometry. So this is basically energy, everything just abundantly flows. Just abundantly flows. It's just amazing. This is just an amazing card. I can't say enough of it. And in the reverse though, man, let me tell you. And this is abundance in every area of your life. Don't just look at Pentacles just as money. I think we miss it there. It's not just money. It's every area of your life. Every area of your earthly life. So that you are abundant in the earth realm. In reverse, lack. Sometimes I'll see this card and I'll get the reverse energy and I'm like, why are you scared to succeed? You know, I sometimes get that energy too. But quite frankly, it's lack, financial destruction. This is financial affluence, financial destruction, financial ruin. It's not a good thing when it's in reverse. Financial security, family contribution, financial loss, failures, and materialism. Maybe. In reverse. Materialism. That's interesting. That's a yes if it comes out. And now we got the court cards. Pentacles are the easiest. Page of Pentacles. Friendship. In a love reading, it's friendship. In a general or career reading, new ideas about how to create wealth. How to create a business, how to make money, new ideas about new avenues, new offers as well. New offers as well. Definitely in love reading is friendship. And sometimes you'll see that kind of come out too in other types of readings. This could be some sort of collaboratory partnership too that's coming out or budding. I like this because I feel like you're just getting new ideas about how to prosper, man. I love it. In reverse, stagnation as far as like that creativity, kind of like a Page of Wands almost, but there's a stagnation of money or creativity when it surrounds that. Somebody don't want to be bothered with you in the earthly realm. They're trying to get away. Just saying. Upright manifestation, financial opportunity and development. Lack of progress in reversed, procrastination, and you're still learning. I don't know. I feel like the learning part could be upright, but again, that's why I'm like, knowing that what they reversed and upright, that's the meaning for the card. It's really not that serious. Yeah. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Depending upon how this shows up, this could be showing up as somebody is being very reckless with their words if it's in reverse. This is careful consideration, though. Reckless in their words, reckless in their thoughts in reverse. That could also be for Knight of Swords, too, by the way. Sorry, I'm checking on something. This is careful consideration, just kind of plodding along. We're not making a bunch of crazy moves here. We're not doing a bunch of crazy things. Slow and steady wins the race, okay, so to speak. So this is just careful consideration. Like, don't move too fast. Don't be like a Knight of Swords charging or a Knight of Wands really double charging. You need to take your time to consider what's going on. In reverse, you're being reckless. Literally, you're being reckless. Like, you need to cut it out. Either by the mouth or in your thoughts or in your deeds, but you're being reckless. The Knight, productivity, okay? Routine, conservatism. Self-discipline in reverse, that you need self-discipline, I think. Perfectionism and boredom. So she didn't even deal with the fact that you're being reckless. I like how that word just sounds. Okay. Oh, there's my Fool card. I was like, how do I have 3 court cards and I only have the King and the Queen left? King and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I call her the mistress of manifestation. That's what all the vibes she always gives me. She feels like the little sister to the Empress. She's the Empress's little sister. But she's like cool within her own right. Okay. Gaia energy. Manifestation energy. In for the long haul. Lover of nature. Lover of self. Very nurturing. This is Virgo tease. Virgo energy all day. To me, this is Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles, even though it's a knight, I feel it's Taurian. Because the King of Pentacles to me has always been Cappies. So this is very Virgo energy, right? Loving, kind, nurturing, down to earth. This can also signify a woman of color, and I believe the swords are blondes. The wands are like Latinas or Irish, like very red hair or very kind of, yeah. And then the cups I think are more like Grecian. I have to look them up, but there's specific nationalities for the cups as well. I think it's just a different arrangement in Europe. But anyway, this can be someone of African descent, a woman of color of some sort as well, but darker. I have to look that up now. In reverse, wow. You know, the Empress can upright signify pregnancy. Queen of Pentacles can sometimes signify pregnancy as well. I felt that. In reverse, man, that typically tells me that we got some issues going on. We're not feeling nurtured, or we're not able to nurture. We got some heart chakra issues. Our creativity is shut down. We don't really feel like we can manifest. We're blocking our manifestation by either worrying about it or just not, right, being on that level, on that right frequency. So, yeah. The Queen, nurturing, practical, and providing. So that's provision, right? In reverse, oh, the Knight was a yes. The Page was a yes, by the way, for yes or no questions. Financial independence, self-care, work, home, conflict. I like that. I don't know why they're saying financial independence when she's in reverse. Because I don't feel like she's dependent upon anybody in upright. I feel like that's an upright thing. Self-care, definitely. If that shows up in reverse, you need to take care of yourself in a big way. Okay, they're still on that. All right, last but not least, here we go. King of Pentacles. Wow, Capricorn. When this shows up, like if it's in a love reading or no matter what, this is representing a person that is a leader, a person that is very sure of themselves, a person that is financially stable, independently, right? They're not dependent upon you. They're not going to come ask you to help them out all the time, be bailing their behinds out. This is Capricornian energy, and all that is Capricorn, honey. All that is Capricorn. Starting businesses, thriving businesses, like money. They might be a little miserly sometimes, but they're always gonna make sure that coin taken care of. Okay, this is the pimp daddy right here. This is Big Daddy. This is Big Daddy. Anyway, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I need to stop that. In reverse, though, a reverse energy can be somebody that is trying to control you by wealth, very manipulative. They could be very conniving. They could be very like, they're not very integral in their business dealings. They're pretending to be broke and to be wealthy, and they really broke. Like there's a lot going on, right? There's a lot going on. Again, when the kings show up reverse, primarily the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, those are some narcissistic, who's. They tend to be very, very controlling. Any of the kings really, but the Cup and the Pentacle kings really get me going. This is somebody in reverse that is not protective and not, they're really not in touch with their divine masculine. In fact, they're rather toxic. I wouldn't want to be around somebody that shows up as the reverse energy of King of Pentacles. Wealth, business, and leadership. Reversed, excess, stubborn, status, like all about the status. Yep, obsessed. Yep. And when this shows up as a yes. All right. Well, what do you know? We done got through them all, y'all. That's all the Pentacles. So in the next module, we're going to start doing some spreads. You can, feel free to kind of peruse as I get them out to you, or as is the documentation that I have for you. Some of the spreads that are available that can be used. There's the Celtic cross, there's all this, there's all that. I don't want you going through all that Celtic cross stuff though right now. I want you to not, please don't. Just please don't, okay? Let's stick to one or two or three card spreads, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. But I don't want a lot of, I believe fully in coming up with your own spreads as well. So next up is spreads. We're going to learn to read these cards intuitively. I am only going to read them upright. Okay. I think. But we're going to learn to read them intuitively, okay? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Namaste. Bye-bye.